Hey, my beautiful soul tribe, welcome to this cozy space. My name is Shannon, and I trust that if you have found this, there is a message here to support you on your soul's journey. Just clearing the space now. Hope everyone is well out there, safe and healthy. Okay, as always, let's start with a deep Ujjayi breath to center ourselves. So breathing in. And as we exhale, we release tension in our jaw, our neck and our shoulders. We release old energies and excess mental noise and clutter, allowing our nervous systems to decompress as we embody unconditional love and acceptance of ourselves in this moment. Okay. Whew. All right, so this is going to be a general reading for all signs. Ooh, I've got crown tingles, so it's always a good sign that Spirit's here with me in these readings. Let's see what needs to come out. Full moon in Leo in 2 days, 1 to 2 days, depending on where you are in the world. Believe in the impossible, blue moon. Okay, amazing energies. What else do we have? Holy Spirit, what else do we have? Oh, communication is key. New moon in Gemini. I'm a Gemini. You could be a Gemini watching this. So new moon in Gemini, communication is key, and believe in the impossible. So whatever this is that you might be thinking that something's impossible, that it's never going to happen. Communication is key here though. So you might need to communicate your truth to someone here for something to shift. Yeah. All right. So it's really, really important that you communicate your truth and you communicate it clearly, and think about how you deliver this. Whether this is speaking to someone, this could be an email about something. This could be a letter. You might be trying to get a job. You might be writing an application for a job that you want, and you think, oh, I don't know if I've got a chance of getting this job. The way you communicate and sell yourself is key. All right, let's see what else needs to come out. Even if we're talking about you having to write a letter even, or an email to someone you love, or blue moon, once in a blue moon. It happens once in a blue moon, that saying. Believe in the impossible. Your dreams, these are big dreams. You might have big, lofty dreams. Now so Neptune has moved into Aries. So this is around taking action on your dreams, on your soul calling, on your North Star. Neptune is about soulful, spiritual energies. It's around going with the flow. It's being in the flow. It's being in the flow of life and getting those synchronicities. Sorry. Oh my God. Blah. And that serendipitous kind of events that kind of, what am I saying? that that rollover, what's the word I'm looking for? That butterfly effect. It's not butterfly effect. What's the other word I'm looking for? That bring on the next events. Oh my goodness. So we also have Saturn in Aries too, right? So this is around self-discipline, creating healthy habits, and taking action upon your dreams, and believing that you have the power to manifest this, no matter how impossible you think it is. Step back. There's an aeroplane. Maybe you want to travel somewhere. Maybe you're going for a job overseas. Something. Maybe there's someone overseas that you're connecting with, but you think it's impossible for you guys to be together here. Communication is key. Communication keeps the relationship alive here. I'm getting so many messages. I'm stumbling over my words. I'm sorry. That's what's happening. I've got so many things. Yeah. Ride the wave. We said that Neptunian energy, riding the wave. Pisces energy. 2 dolphins here, going with the flow, the ebbs and flows of life, the ups and downs. Yeah, there's looks like a little mermaid or merman on the dolphin. Number 14, which is temperance energy. Ooh, I've got crown tingles, which is temperance energy in the tarot. So being really balanced with your emotions and just, your life in general here. Being patient, riding the wave of life, letting the tide kind of take you. Do you remember we talked about believing this Neptunian energy, which is Pisces, which is most closely related to Pisces, which is water. So this is around you going with the flow, riding the wave of life, but maybe making sure you're taking action as well. So putting that communication out there, taking action around that. Making a kind of, you can ride the wave, but you can also have self-discipline within yourself and how you go about your day, even if it's how you start your morning. So you can have the best day, you can ride the wave, you can be open to all those new opportunities that come in for you. You're mindful in your day. You're not on autopilot. Because if you start the day with, say, some meditation and some exercise, and you start the day to have that quiet time, you're going to be more mindful during the day. You're going to be able to catch those opportunities, those synchronicities that happen. All right. Let's get one more or 2, whatever comes out. There's 2 dolphins here as well. So there might be a relationship across the sea. There's a plane again. Interesting. Yeah, there might be a relationship across the sea, overseas. There's a person overseas that you believe it's impossible for you guys maybe to be together. I've got big crown tingles. I feel like that's a message for a good portion of you maybe. Okay. Might be an international or interstate relationship. Cleaning house. Yeah, so this is that Saturnian energy I was just talking about. Oh, I've got crown tingles. Woo. So decluttering. Decluttering your life, your house, your mind, releasing all that mental clutter. We were talking about that. So that Saturnian energy is being really, really disciplined around the daily tasks. Cleaning house. 37, number 10. So maybe ending some cycles as well. Ending some old cycles, some old toxic behaviours that don't serve you anymore. You know what they are. You don't need me to tell you that. Everyone's got their own stuff that we know that get in the way of our, achieving our dreams, our impossible dreams. You might have one too many wines sometimes, and then you're tired, then you're foggy, then you're not clear, you're not able to sit down and get up in the morning and do those things that are great for you. But you're choosing to have a wine instead at night, instead of getting up early in the morning. That sort of stuff. No judgment here. We're all human, right? We've all been there. So yeah, cleaning house and riding the wave. Again, this very Neptunian, Saturnian energy here. Riding the wave. But being really self-disciplined in your own personal evolution and expansion. But riding the wave of life at the same time. Beautiful combination. All right. Let's get some tarot in the house. Tarot of mystical moments here. 11 minutes on the clock. This house is very dusty. You might need to open the windows, dust your house. See, the drawers are open. You might need to declutter your clothing. This is just basic stuff that will make you feel clearer. To be able to face life and create your dream life here. So yeah, maybe donating some clothes, getting rid of what no longer serves you. This is a metaphor for physical and metaphysical here in your world. There's a little ginger cat here. You could have a ginger cat as well, or a cat. Might be significant for someone. The High Priestess. Oh. Three of Swords. Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Let's get more though. What am I doing? Getting more than that. This is an oracle. This is tarot. So we've got Three of Swords here. High Priestess. I see a boat on an ocean. Again, we've got that kind of across the ocean vibe here. Sailing across the ocean. Three of Swords. This could be something that's, you guys there might be someone in your life. Oh. All right. Okay, we've got the Sun, the Tower, and the Star. I think this Three of Swords and this Tower is related. I think this is around you cleaning house. There might be something that's happened with someone else, and you'll to believe in the impossible is to maybe try and reconcile with this person, or you and this person might be heartbroken because you're across seas and you're missing each other. There could be that vibe here. I'm getting that for someone. That's someone's story. Okay, this is how you're feeling about someone who you feel like you can't be with anymore. I feel like this is mutual energy, can be for someone. You're both holding on to each other. There's this tower that wants to fall. Maybe what needs to happen is this tower falls so you can rebuild the energy here together. Maybe. This can also be about cleaning house, guys. So healing. I've got the Star here, which is around healing. So there might be something from the past that you need to heal now. Taj Mahal, there could be India could be significant for someone. When we're talking about across overseas, someone could live in India, someone could live in a different country to India, someone could live in India. Okay? You're thinking about each other. You're looking up at the stars, thinking about each other here. Okay? We've also got the Sun, which is the happiest card in the deck. Leo energy here. So I think things are going to work out. Whoops. Things are going to work out for you. With the Star and the Sun. Beautiful balanced energies here. The Star is Aquarius energy. The Sun is Leo. Now, how funny, because we are moving into a full moon in Leo in a couple of days. And we're in Aquarius season at the moment. 17. Moving into February the 17th is when we move into the Chinese New Year, the fire horse, which is movement and travel, which is movement. So maybe February 17th might be significant. After February 17th, something shifts and you're able to maybe move towards this person, potentially. But cleaning house here, I'm getting some majority of you. This is someone who's trying to cling on to, you're trying to cling onto a tower that needs to fall so you can move forward and heal this. Very, very, it looks very, very, very sore, very, like it hurts. It really does hurt here. You've got the three arrows in the heart. So you feel like you've been, you've been shot in the heart here. Looks like a rose around that. This person looks like they're stuck as well. They're stuck in these weeds, in these branches here. These wiry weeds and branches. And maybe you're feeling a bit stuck in this energy, a bit stagnant with this dusty, this cleaning house. So we need to allow the tower to fall here. This is close to your heart, this tower energy, but it's just about to collapse here, and you've got to let it collapse. All right? Now we've got the High Priestess here. So tuning into your intuition, moon energy, believing anything is possible. Riding the wave. See that boat there? So they're riding the waves of her dress, which is like the ocean. But it looks pretty rough. It looks very rough there. So it's so funny that we were talking about the ebbs and flows of the ocean. But riding that wave, and yeah, you could be traveling across. You might be traveling by boat to see someone, even. But really, really connecting with your intuition around this and staying strong. There might be a bit of unknown in this situation as well. I think this is a spiritual, if this is a connection, it's very spiritual. It's a very spiritual connection. I mean, with the star and the sun here, it's very balanced as well. Very balanced. Aquarius energy, Leo energy, Scorpio energy with the tower. All right, guys. Okay, so this was your reading. Thank you so much for joining me. I wish you all the best on this one. Believe in the impossible. Communication is key, bottom line, okay? So whatever your dreams are here, know that this is doable, but you do need to release old baggage, old emotional baggage, old emotional burdens, okay? And heal. Heal your heart space. Because this is also healing too. So healing your heart space. Okay? All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me in this space, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye-bye.